Go now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. What are we doing? What are you doing? What am I doing?
The stupid thing getting triggered blocked me from hitting the stupid mixer, so we started doing the intro, and it was... Because it brings up that stupid batch file C program window thing, and it literally puts it right on top of where my buttons are.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
Frustrating. All right, I'll just start from the top here. You ready?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
Oh, is Dave not here this week?
Oh, no, Dave. Sorry. I didn't even tell you.
Okay.
He's camping.
All right. Anyway.
Well, who are you? Or do we want to do it one more time just to...
But no, that's fine. I'm Bradley. Sorry. It literally could not have been worse timing on that. It absolutely discombobulated me. Ryan Resub. Thank you, Ryan.
Ryan? Uh-oh. Well, is the gun charged up, ready to go? Are we doing that? Are we going to let him build up for a minute?
We're not going to do that.
Oh, my God.
What? What?
Guess what you forgot?
What?
The package from Pete.
I did. I thought about that when I opened up my Discord and thing that opened with Pete.
I had work today, so it was we had to I got home and then hit the road and head down here, so I forgot everything. Pete, we will open your package on air next week. We've peeked in it, but Dave, what's the point, Gwen? So funny. Pete sent us an incredible gift.
Yeah.
It was absolutely awesome.
We need to start actually using the gifts that people.
Well, no, I thought it would be even fun just for like one stream to just put one of the things up, so it's cool. But we will.
What we should do is the box that Brad sent us with all the characters. I thought it'd be cool to put them in.
It could be fun.
Put one in each of the little slots.
Anyways, we know you all come for the 3D printing. That is why you're here, and Star Wars stuff, of course. So Kara broke my Prusa.
I did not. It is a thing. I looked it up, and there's actually first thing I said, unloading filament Prusa Mini. The first YouTube video that came up, jammed extruder. First thing that came up. I'm not even joking.
I don't know. I've had the printer
and it looks super easy to fix. So
walk me through how to fix it.
All you do is you take out the filament that you have, and then on the back, you unscrew 3 screws. Pull the is it the extruder? Is that what it's called?
Cover.
The cover off. And then, so once you have that, then there's 3 other screws. You pull that off, and you got the extruder piece in there. You pull out the piece of filament that's stuck in there, put it all back together. It's really easy. I was tempted to do it today, but I'm dealing with a sick kid.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was a bad deal. Poor little Chip.
Mm-hmm.
We'll leave it at that. Chip is just under the weather right now.
Stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
That's what I wanted to say when Kara broke my printer. I've owned the thing for a year and a half, and then Chris,
you left that copper filament in there forever.
Okay, so Chris, here you go. Walk me through this. You can hear us, right?
I can hear you.
Or is Discord being dumb?
Thanks, Builder's Mark.
More other things are being stupid broken.
Builder's Mark is proud of me that I actually know how to fix it.
Well, so Chris, here we go. You've never used this printer before, and you click a thing, and it says filament, change, load, or unload. Okay. So, Kara, did you hit change?
I hit change.
Okay. So, Chris, you hit change. Okay. And it says unloading filament. So it unloads the filament. So then Kara pulled it out. You put the new filament in, and then you hit load, and it loads. And then it does a purge, and it says, is the color correct?
Exactly like the Flash Forge.
So it says, is the color correct? Yes, no, or retry. What do you hit? Is the color correct? Yes, no, or retry?
Well, it depends on if the color is correct. I don't know what color filament we're running here.
So
copper purges out to pink, and then so it purges.
But it was still purging copper.
But it's still purging copper. So, the printer.
Then I would hit no. Or retry. Sorry.
Oh, you would hit no, Chris. No. Is the color?
That's exactly what I clicked.
If you hit no, it just purges more. If you hit retry, it tries to unload it, thinking you want to try.
Well, no, that makes sense. Retry means start the process over.
Yes.
See,
I could see how that could be confusing.
It is confusing. I'll give her that, but I haven't done that. And so anyways, so it wasn't ready to Kara had loaded it in such a way it wasn't going to unspool it. The filament spool holder I have, it doesn't go backwards. It only goes in. It can retract, but it can't unwind. So it just Builder's Mark, because it's is the color correct? Well, no, it's not correct. So you hit no.
See, in my mind,
So
retry to like purge more.
It tried to unload it.
What it should ask is the filament the correct color, or would you like to purge more?
Right. Well, and that's with my ender. That's what it is. You can once you've loaded new filament, it asks if you want to purge more, and you're like, yes.
50-50.
I don't even use that. I literally hold my extruder open and just shove it manually through until it's all the way out. I literally manually load all of it.
You want to hear a man happy living off the fat of the hog, as they say. It's Chris using his original ender. I've never heard a happier 3D printing man. No auto bed leveling.
100% is the best printer ever made. I literally care. The ender that was sitting down there for months.
Yeah.
I grabbed it, threw it in the back of my car. It sat around here for like 2 more months. I plugged it into the wall. I didn't do anything to it. I plugged it in and started printing a file, just printed.
Yeah.
Just printed.
They're good little printers. Like
the flexi like pseudo like texture surface thing, best build plate in the universe.
You like the
Everything
stock
sticks
one?
Great.
I love my PEI sheet. The PEI sheet.
PEI sheet's fine, but I've had less success with the PEI.
I know Chris has.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's so funny. Anyway, but
everybody else in the universe has their stuff like weld onto their build plates, and me, it's like it is impossible to get anything to stick.
That's funny. Yeah, no, my PEI sheet is where it's at for me.
But anyways, it's just been really funny because it's like Chris has the
helmet literally just finished printing. By
sick.
Ooh.
Sick.
If you give me like 2 minutes, I was trying to I don't know if I wandered away for a second because I need to grab my phone. And I think my helmet's done.
I'll do comments while you go grab your helmet.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
So there should not be a retry. I agree. It doesn't need it because how would you accidentally I don't know why you need to start the process over at that point unless it didn't pick up the filament and then it would be fine. So Brad says the fat of the hog. Is that not the saying?
It's fat off the hog, isn't it? Am I
Builder's Mark says I manually unload mine all the time. Gus, you absolute unit. So Gus has a bamboo, not the carbon. You have P1S or P1P with the AMS. Don't even talk to me. I want that so bad.
Jeremy wants to sell all of our printers except for the Anycubic.
Okay, let me just rephrase that. I want to sell all the Ender 3s. I like the Ender 5. I like the Anycubic Mega X, and I love my Prusa Mini.
And my Ender 3 is amazing.
But it's on the chopping block.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
This build plate is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what is funny? That is a PEI sheet on that printer.
Wait. Yeah. How big is that hog?
13%.
It's 113% scale.
I was gonna say that looks huge. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you have a P1S and a P1P. Oh, you do need a printer, True Saint. You do need a printer.
Well, let me.
How can you share this?
Hold on a sec. I wish you could hand this to somebody.
I want to see these.
The tree looks. Ooh, the tree.
Everybody
supports look great. I love
the
tree
stuff
supports.
For the dome on the inside. It comes off so easy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is Darth Gallum here?
They look like candles.
They do look like candles. Is Darth Gallum here? I want to know if he got his thing. But you guys, we get to give away another roll or another cartouche tonight. I'm beyond stoked. Chris, do you want to poll people on your idea, or do you want to keep that on the DL?
Wait, do I know what this idea is?
Yes.
I do.
Do I know what this idea is?
Of course you did. This is the last thing we talked about before I came down here today. And something we can make and put up for sale.
Oh!
I think it's
that would be sweet.
I probably think it's one of the best ideas on the face of the planet.
I vaguely remember you telling me this, and I don't remember what it was.
All right, waste some time. Thank you with the sub.
We are definitely owed some Nerf dartings at this point.
No, we're not.
Because Ryan.
Well, we'll just do what we do as usual. We'll just double it for next week.
Oh no, Brad's here. No! Oh! Let her rip, Brad. Oh! We got a resub and a gift. Oh! Woof. Oh yeah. Hello, this is Susan
Turpan. I did the wrong
Turpan.
framing. You got to shoot him again.
Oh, you're so funny, Susan Turpan. we are going to be giving away a roll of Polymaker filament. Sorry, and then it goes right to an ad.
Oh yeah.
There's my 200% Darth Vader is printing right there.
I feel bad because
Can you hear me?
She just got, I can hear you. I just feel bad because it's a stupid ad break.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hello,
so,
Darkest Nights.
Poor Susan. She's getting an ad right now. She's a new person, right? Is she
Yeah,
brand
I
new?
believe
She saw
so.
Star Wars in the stream title and was like, oh, I like this already.
Don't leave us, Susan.
Don't
Oh,
leave
you're not
Susan.
getting an ad? Wait, did she said she's not getting an ad.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, it's probably because she had to watch an ad to get in, maybe.
Oh.
So it wouldn't do back-to-back ads.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Don't leave us anyway.
We're big.
We're desperate for friends.
Susan, we're big. We love Star Wars. We will, if you have anything you want to quiz us on, or you want to know our opinions on, be glad to. But we love making stuff. So everything you see here, this mini Mando helmet, this was 3D printed and made by our friend, my friend Chris Brown there behind the scenes.
Thank
and
you,
then,
Cam, for the gift sub for
this
Susan.
has been made by us. This entire background, we we made the background ourselves. The door, the whole set. We made the whole set. For sure, we've been doing this for quite a few years, and we absolutely enjoy it.
I don't like that Nerf gun's aiming at me.
Oh! And we get nerf dirted when people get.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Oh, Cam, thank you for the gift sub for Susan. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Sorry. Oh, I was like, I'm just gonna be cleaning the stuff out of this real quick, and then I'll
Heck yeah. Wait, what happened?
Snapcam's probably broken.
It's just being slow, I think.
Why would you do the crying one?
Because the crying one is.
Anyway, so I'm gonna get these so many candlesticks.
Hey,
I'm gonna get these out of here, and then I'll
talk.
toss this on, and then you can show off the.
Here's the thing. I feel like the crying filter, nerfs the stream.
That's fine. It's still an impressive filter.
Yeah,
It's a really impressive filter. People.
It's the one that makes me laugh the most.
Darkest Night said the only thing I would change on my Ender 3 would be adding linear rails. So no, why did I get it? Why did you give it to me? I just started getting into a conversation.
My mom taught me to share, and so I'm sharing with
so
you.
funny. You are so funny.
For the first time, Karen decides to share.
Yes,
Exactly.
Stone Monkey, and Chris had his name before that guy did. That's all I'm saying.
It's true.
It's ridiculous. Anyways,
I released an album before.
wait,
he
why is
did.
the intro running?
Who knows?
What is going on? It's a silly night tonight. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Brad keeps throwing the
and then
technical difficulties in there.
last but not least,
I feel like people are self-fulfilling prophecying this
episode
technical difficulties.
Susan.
Stone Monkey kicked off. The first chat he put in was like, how many things are going to break tonight?
We wouldn't be Rise of the Podcast if we didn't have something break.
Kara,
One of these days, I'm going to pull off the perfect show, and I'll show you all.
Susan, have you ever been to a Star Wars celebration, first of all? Second of all,
Yes.
Kara cosplays. I don't know if you're that. She did cosplays as Ahsoka and Rey, which are really, really cool. But
I need to revamp both of them.
what I'm trying to do is steer. Ahsoka is right around the corner, and how pumped is everyone for
What is it, the 23rd?
the 23rd of August, I believe. Like, I am beyond excited.
Hello,
So, like,
yo Maurice Carrillo.
let us know in chat, one thing you're looking forward to, and then one thing that you think they maybe might not do well, or that you're worried about. So I know we beat this to death already, but they fixed her LeCoux and they made it longer.
Yes.
The new villain looks unbelievably incredible. I don't know how much. Well, Thrawn is going to be in it. So we have the Sith guy,
It's okay, you're late.
that Sith girl, and Thrawn are going to be the new villains. In this, it's going to be nuts. I don't know
Do you
how it's
know
going
how
to be not.
excited I am for Thrawn to be the live action Thrawn?
All right, are you guys ready for me to screw this up for the fifth time? Is it Mads Mikkelsen,
I think it's Mads Mikkelsen, right?
or is that the one that was in Indiana Jones? It's Lars Mikkelsen.
Indiana Jones.
Oh my goodness, I can't get it right.
Lars is Thrawn. Okay, Lars Mikkelsen is Thrawn.
So the Susan has.
Just, Jeremy, just do this. Just never think that you're right, and you'll be right.
Well, that's what I did right now. I was like, I think it's not Lars, because Lars is the more common one, and I'm gonna go with Mads.
Mads is way more famous than Lars.
I know he
That's
is.
sick, Susan. That's awesome.
No way.
We should do a Star Wars quiz podcast.
Was Mads in Rogue One? Oh, he's Galen Erso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So his brother was even in. No, well, when did the Clone Wars come out?
2008 was the
Rebels.
first. Rebels?
I want to know
there's
who was
6
technically
seasons,
in it first.
Probably around 2015.
In Star Wars first.
Right? Does that sound about right? Because in 2008 was like the first season of Clone Wars. And then there were 6 seasons.
2014.
So 2014, maybe
Rebels
a
came out in
year,
2015.
probably 2015.
I think Rebels came out in 2015. They like to just hand the torch off immediately and not let the hype drop.
2014.
Rebels
okay.
started in
I was off.
2014.
So
Rebels is a phenomenal show.
So it was literally like end of Clone Wars, Rebels came out.
It's official. Lars Mikkelsen was in Star Wars before Mads was then.
Yes.
Because Rogue One didn't come out until
That's right.
2016.
Okay.
2015 was The Force Awakens. 2016 was Rogue One.
15. Yep. Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah. Like, I think visually somebody could have played Thrawn better. But
Rude.
he's been Thrawn, so I'm okay with it.
What do you mean visually someone could have played Thrawn better?
Like,
What do you mean, Ben Thrawn?
could have played Thrawn. Like, visually, somebody could have looked more like Thrawn.
Susan or anybody here, you can see we have Legos off to the side of the set. Who here likes Star Wars Lego?
Stone Monkey, I love it.
Yeah, Mr. Mickelson. There we go. That is the true safe answer. It really is true. So, Chris, I think I might have mentioned this.
Easy, Matt.
I think I might have mentioned this in the past. So, you know my coworker, who was also your friend growing up.
Yes.
Her boyfriend is obsessed with Star Wars Legos, and you would like never guess, right? Like he is obsessed, and he buys them all, and he displays them all, and he calls them his investment. And
that is like the one set that I want.
which set is that?
The UCS Millennium Falcon.
I know, but we can't afford that.
It's so expensive. And Jeremy bought me
Have you-
Rivendell like when it came out.
We have the Star Destroyer UCS set sitting just right off set over there. It used to be a centerpiece of our show for many
For a long time because
For a
we didn't know
long
what to
time.
do with it.
But anyways, so the longer they've been together, the more and more I can just tell she gets aggravated with him and his Lego hobby. Okay. Now, every single time we have like a drill weekend that we work together, I reinforce the fact this is a good hobby to be in. You know those things that went around on TikTok that said like, show me your boyfriend won't cheat on you without telling me that he won't cheat on you. And she
then
like
it pans
opens
to
the
a Lego
door.
room or something.
Or she just opens the door and the boyfriend's like, oh, hey babe, check out this model I built, blah, 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 blah. And she just shuts the door laughing. It's a good safe hobby, you know? You're not like out running around going crazy all the time.
Nice.
You have the AT. Wait, you haven't built the AT.
Do we have the AT-AT?
We have the smaller one,
We have
but
the
not the
small one,
UCS one. It has a spicy
Hold
meatball
on, Brad.
too.
How did you fail? Did you get somebody pregnant or did you fail sex?
But anyways, so every drill I have to remind her it's an okay hobby to have. Well, guess what? She would say, oh, are you going to see Jeremy this weekend? Can you talk to him about X, Y, and Z Lego set? So she would. She talked to me about X, Y, and Z. And then it went to X and Y. And then it went to X. And then she was like, no, I'm not going to talk to Jeremy about Legos on your behalf. Talk to him yourself. So he has now sent me a friend request on Facebook.
Okay, he needs to come down here.
No. So she told me today, more than anything in the whole world, he wants to be on the show.
Heck yeah, we take him on the show.
He wants to be on the show as a guest. Like she's like, we'll be sitting at home and it's a Saturday night and be like, hey, can we watch Jeremy's show? I'm like, I don't even know who he comments or if he just ghosts it off in the background.
That's awesome. We should have him on. And what we should do is have like a table set up and we can just work on a Lego set while he's on the show.
Do you want to know the straw
new Legos.
that broke the camel's back for her?
What?
They just moved. She said it took 3 days to move his Lego collection. 3 days.
It took a year to get all the Lego out of the old studio.
I mean, it did. You're not wrong.
And some of the Lego may have fallen apart on the way here.
Yeah, she said that he like transported it, like, everything had to be like padded and perfect, and they're going to Walmart and she's getting moving stuff and he's running and getting moving stuff just for his Legos. I thought it was really funny. Lego, don't correct me. Lego
Okay.
brick building system.
Chris, I know technically it
Yes,
is
I have
correct to
Stone
say
Monkey.
Lego instead of Legos, but can you do a poll to see what people actually say, even though it's correct
Is
to
it
say
common
Lego?
vernacular? And you
To
should
say
secretly
Legos
do
versus
Yeah,
Lego.
so what I think, I will. I'll get that going
Thank
right now.
you.
My
And
personal
everybody, you
opinion
need to
is
comment.
like,
I don't know
We,
if you guys.
we don't want to be the gatekeepy people, right?
Right.
So it's like whatever people want to call it, as long as the communication is achieved, we know what you mean.
Chris,
Right.
I think I'm about to trigger you, and if you guys ever don't want to hear my personal life stories, please tell me, and I'll quit. So
They're funny though.
I got responsible for making a schedule. Chris, you know about this. I told you about this. I have to do work to tell my new boss what work we're going to do. So, right, I have to make that new work schedule. Okay, so we already have what's called like the weekend news, and it schedules. It tells you like when things are going to be, what they're serving at the chow hall, and all this stuff. Okay, and so I was waiting for the weekend news to come out to finish my schedule because we're going to be doing a photo, like a group photo this weekend. So I made this schedule, and I couldn't wait any longer for the wing news to come out. So I had to make the schedule, and I had the photo time wrong. I got called out on that today. And
Susan, thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Susan. I got called out on, and it's like, I didn't have time. My deadline to have my schedule in was approaching, so I had to submit it. So the reference material that I was supposed to use didn't exist yet. So I just guessed, and I was off by 15 minutes. And they're like, actually, in your report there, you had the time down as this, and it was actually this. I'm like, are you serious right now? The reference material wasn't even out. It's not the point. No one's using my schedule it's like a catch-all. Like it's a guide, right? It's like when you are giving a speech. You don't read the slide. It's reference. It's a reference for people. It's not like
It's not the law.
It's not the law. It's just a reference. So it's like, oh, hey, I'm not doing anything at the moment. The next thing that needs to get done is this. Let's go do it. That's what it's for.
I like, so Susan says, I let people know it's Lego bricks. So, that's a nice middle ground.
Yeah.
You can correct them, whether you're correcting them, like, actually, it's Lego, not Lego.
So no,
It's all about tone.
In one of our
well, do you see how I caught myself too when I said Legos? I was like, it's
Yeah.
Lego. It's Lego. I know it's Lego. I just get so excited.
But no, so
Rickroll guy.
on YouTube we have a Lego channel called Brickable, and
IBLE.
IBL, yes, and we kept saying Legos, and somebody came in and commented, and he was like, as an ambassador for Lego, you guys should, he's an ambassador. He's like, I just want to let you guys know that you should not be calling them Legos because that's not what they're called. If you're going to have a Lego channel, you need to call it what it actually is. It's like,
Yeah. You want us to be like, today we're going to be building something with the interlocking Lego brick system.
It's all about tone and approach.
it is.
You
And if
guys
you're
on the
nice
Lego
about it,
channel
great.
that we had, we got called out about talking about butts. Because I forgot to put the butt cape on Captain Rex.
Seriously, actually. But
We got called immature for using the word butt. Yet this guy is searching for
Yeah.
Lego on the internet.
What an ass.
It's like, what are you talking about, dude? You're the one looking up Lego too.
Yeah, he was like, you guys are being
Pushes glasses
so immature.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
like, okay, well,
It's absolutely ridiculous.
yep.
Okay, that's the point where you cover yourself by calling out material saying that the praise save is. I know, right? I know. Sometimes I just take the licks and I move on with my life. Other times I fight back. I didn't have anything to fight
How
back
many
today.
the Tootsie Roll Center at Jeremy?
Hello there.
Hello,
Bots to Beast, the legend himself.
How's it going?
Man, we got a lot of people
Did you
rolling
guys
in
hear the
tonight.
hello
I
there?
know.
Did it actually play for you?
I heard hello,
Hello there. I heard that.
Oh, okay. It just didn't come through for me. That's
I was
Oh, yeah, no, I heard it.
flapping my gums. All right, so we're super excited about Ahsoka
Yep.
coming around the corner. Outlaws, we already talked about. The game is going to be fun.
I'm stoked. It's like open world. It looks like it's going to be really good. And she rides like a hover motorcycle.
So like Ahsoka. That was the weirdest arc to me.
But like, I feel like Ahsoka actually rides a speeder bike. This looks like a
Season
motorcycle.
7, are you talking, Jeremy?
Yeah. The one where she goes underground and she fixes her
Yeah,
motorcycle for
like she
3
hangs out
days.
with the mechanic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. She hangs out with David for 3 days.
She didn't start him on fire, at least.
Allegedly.
Poor Jeremy.
And I had nothing to do with Jay Leno, everybody. Calm down. Just leave me alone.
True Saint,
Oh!
are you the one
I
who
remember-
recommended the Lost Skeleton of Cadavra because you suck?
Dang. Harsh. Do an actual movie review, please, Kara. You guys, I have to tell you this story. The worst thing happened to me today. Possible.
Gods to peace.
I'm not even kidding. We have to talk about this. Are you guys ready? I work with aircrew. I don't talk about my job a lot. I work with aircrew.
Well, you can't technically talk a lot about your job.
Oh, so Jerry, real quick pause. Do you know what this is called?
No.
What you're doing right now?
No, I don't know.
The surrender cobra.
Is it really? I have no idea.
The reason they call it that is when you can't believe that you just lost or something. You're like, no. It's like you're making the hood of a cobra with your elbows, after being defeated.
That's cool.
So, it's called the surrender cobra.
So here is the thing that absolutely broke my heart. This ties into the picture you asked Kara about the whole. Do you want me to spoil it and say what it?
I read it.
Yeah, that's how totally. I was having a day. I had some good points. I had some bad points. And right before bedtime, I got my absolute feet knocked out from under me by the realization of how ancient I am.
So what he saw was a teacher posted on the internet and said something star. It was like, what? May the force be with you, class.
She's a fourth grade teacher, so she's like. Let me just look at the thing real quick again.
And this ties This ties into what I'm about to say next.
So she said. Class of 32. The fourth is strong with you. It's just right in the heart.
Class of 32.
So here's the honest progression of what happened. I saw class of 32. I was like 20, 30. I can feel myself turning into dust as I had that thought.
Chip will graduate in 2038.
So you guys know. You guys know I am an introvert.
It's like in Raise the Lost Ark.
Exactly. It's Last Crusade.
Last Crusade.
Last
with
Crusade.
The Ark of the Covenant, though? Or no, not the Ark. Yeah.
It's the Holy
cup.
Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail.
Okay.
Walter Donovan's like...
Okay, Stone Monkey. I did not... We'll talk about the movie, Stone Monkey.
So, back to the thing that absolutely blew my mind today. I do not get along. I'm being funny. This is all embellished, but it's not. It's true. But
this is for entertainment purposes.
My self-view is I'm not good with others. It takes me a lot of time and energy to do what I do, but I do care. So I really turn it on when I have to turn it on and sell it. So when it comes to training or anything when I'm showing or teaching or lecture, I turn it on. I'll turn it on, I get snazzy and I try to grab people's attention. So I've had a training reference that I've used my entire career. Now, when I joined the military, I've been in for 19 years. When I joined, every single time I did this training on fitting, it just worked. Okay, everybody got the reference. I have used the same reference for 19 years. It is no longer applicable. I have to come up with something new. Okay,
what's the reference?
Here we go. So what the thing I'm teaching is we have a really tight sealed mask that you have to put on, and it creates a really tight rubber seal around your neck. It's extremely difficult to get in and out of and uncomfortable. So what would you use as a reference for trying to tell somebody to put their head through a hole that's this big and has to stretch to this big and go back down to this big?
Be a female.
I was going to say you're going to be like Ace Ventura in... Is that it?
That's it. So yes. I said, so my spiel is I grab the hood out of the box and I say, hey, you remember the rhino scene from Ace Ventura Pet Detective? That's what it's going to be like for you. It's going to be like coming out of the rhino when you put this on, okay? You're going to be all right. The guy goes, no, never seen it. I'm like, no, he was too young. He's too young. He hasn't seen Ace Ventura Pet Detective 2. What is happening? I thought it was bad when I found out kids use Snapchat to communicate. Now nobody knows the rhino reference? It's the rhino. Do you know the rhino reference?
Yeah.
Even Kara knows the rhino. She has a movie review because she hasn't seen enough movies. And she knows the rhino reference. What do I use?
Something else.
I'm so far on chat. There's so much respect we need to give to the viewers right now. Chris, do you want to just go back and hit everything?
Stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Oh, man.
Okay, so, oh my gosh.
There's a lot of chat.
Snap to bottom.
Because I have
back
been
up to the top here.
blabbing.
Bots to Beast wants to know how they worked out Ray Stevenson's unfortunate, untimely end in the upcoming show.
It will be interesting to see what they do.
That's why I'm so bummed out.
Yeah.
David wants to make it so his speeder non-street legal. It's already non-street legal, I think, for Earth terms anyway. Marty wanted Southland Tales. That's
okay, and Stone Monkey was the one who...
Stone Monkey is the one who did Cadavra.
Okay, so full disclosure, I got about 5 minutes into The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra.
You're going to keep watching it.
I will finish it. But the first 5 minutes, I just wanted to die. I'm sorry. Like, this may have like a 0.5 rating higher than Surf Ninjas. I'm sorry.
All right. Next comment.
Continue.
It hurts me deeply that Surf Ninjas is the floor.
Surf Ninjas is hot trash unless you're a 12-year-old prepubescent boy.
To that. There's so much good comments here, Chris.
All right.
This is this pose. That's why I'm reacting it again.
It is also the pose I often require of insurgents before requesting they tell me who their favorite member is.
That's amazing.
Oh, whoops, that's Stream Protocol, right? Oh, that's also Stream Protocol. Don't look at that. Francis Nancy. Cam said that the reference should be giving birth.
Like I said.
But here's the thing, right? A parent understands giving birth, but you as a person, you don't remember being born. I mean, you...
Oh, Jeremy. There's that one video that went around of this person unplugging an elephant's constipation.
No, Kara, I'm not talking about poop at work.
Have you seen?
So here's what you need to do. You need a slideshow, Jeremy. You just need to put together a slideshow and just play the scene.
I'm gonna have to.
There you go. Just
I'm
pull
gonna
it up
have
on your
to.
phone.
Now I need visual aids. That's an extra point on the personal.
As long as you don't need marital aids. Fun fact, if you've never seen it, there's a rare 70s Star Wars comic from Marvel where Solo shoots several stormtroopers with one shot. They happen to be lined up. In the movie Last Crusade, Indy shoots 3 enemies also with one shot and also happen to be standing in a row. And he looks at the Luger. I remember that exact thing because he looks at it and he's like, wow, and I think it's 5 Nazis in a row.
Interesting. Okay.
I know exactly. So he's on top of the tank. He's trying to rescue his dad. He's just got on the tank and the other vehicle full of soldiers is like they're piling on. He's like, bam! They like fall alternating. It's like one left, one right, one left, one right, that type of thing. Coincidence or paying homage to the comic?
I mean,
I would say I would bet coincidence, but I wouldn't put it past an homage.
No.
Yeah, even Tara knows the reference to Ace Ventura.
Pause it for 10 seconds. Do you guys want to know a fact that's going to blow your mind about movies?
Yes.
So we're also Harry Potter fans here, like Harry Potter. Did you know Harry does not cast a spell in the first movie?
I did not know that.
He doesn't cast a spell.
I kind of want to go back and rewatch those movies. I do enjoy the Harry Potter movies.
That's just one of those ones where it's
yeah.
Peacock a couple years ago only had the first 4 movies for free, and then you had to get Peacock Plus or whatever it is.
Oh man.
Whatever. So it's like within the last couple of years, I've seen the first 4, but I have not watched technically the last 3.5 because they.
Wait, you haven't seen them at all?
Seen them.
Oh, I was
I've seen them. Just
okay.
I have a fairly fresh recollection of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 2 are more hazy.
So Jeremy sent me. Was it today or yesterday? He sent me a thing that there's actually like a Harry Potter themed
in Minnesota, no,
Wisconsin. A Harry Potter
medical,
themed,
like research. I'm not even kidding. Like they make like medical pills, and their research campus is completely Harry Potter. It's got moving stairs and like.
It looked like a place like people could go tour.
Harry Potter, Wisconsin medical.
Just look up Harry Potter, Wisconsin. Because I didn't read anything about being medical, but I mean,
Willy Wonka in the medical software building.
All right, let me do. So we're going Harry Potter, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I think you'll get more.
Epic Wisconsin campus.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I don't know if you want to narrate that all, Chris, or you don't have to like read it verbatim, but just if you could paraphrase.
What's it
for
called?
everybody.
And is it a place I can tour?
Privately held company called Epic Systems.
So not a place to tour. What a bummer.
No, they offer tours.
Oh, do they? 'Cause
Self-guided tours.
we need to do that.
Self-guided. You
We
can
need
just
to do
wander
that.
around their business, steal all their trade secrets.
I kind of want to do that.
So they make medical software.
Okay. Oh, medical software. Okay.
Need their campus to look like Harry Potter.
Because they're nerds who want it to look like Harry Potter.
I just don't understand the world.
Please.
Well, could you imagine, like, let's say you're making tires, you're Michelin, and you invite people to your campus, and it looks like Star Wars land?
That'd be
here, watch out for the
amazing.
garbage chute. You know?
Well, can you imagine like a gonk droid bringing you a tire or something?
No, no, you're gonna no.
So who played Malfoy?
Draco.
Drake.
Well, I don't know his name. Who knows the actor who played Draco Malfoy?
Oh gosh, I do know his name too.
Tom.
No.
Anyway, 80% say Legos, 20% say Lego.
Thank you for being honest.
So the average person says Legos, but then
don't
there
have
are
a
the
birth
smart
video,
people who. I say Legos. Jeremy says Legos.
Well, I try to correct myself. I try to be
Felton.
right.
But before
Tom
that,
Felton. Wait, was it Tom?
Tom Felton.
Did I not say Tom?
you did say Tom.
I knew his first
I,
name.
Anyway.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the poll when you guessed.
I saw an Instagram reel, and there's a place in Tokyo, I think, that looks exactly like Hogwarts. Like
Well,
the interior is like
Brad,
spot
is there
on.
not a Hogwarts land in California?
Well, there's,
Okay, so there is. You can go.
but like this is, it's not a ride. It's not anything. It is built to look like Hogwarts for you to walk
I'm
around.
pretty sure like they have Diagon Alley and everything in the other, like in California.
Yeah, but this isn't rides and stuff.
It's
This
just
is
for realism.
Just for realism. It's got the costumes, it's got pictures, it's got the one creepy wardrobe that Malfoy goes into and stuff like that. It's got the room of requirement and it's got tons. Anyway, Tom Felton did a tour of it and apparently it was like so accurate to everything. He was like tearing up in the video. Like, this is so many memories for me.
I don't know how the biggest like jerks in shows are some of the nicest actors or nicest people in real life.
Isn't that how it goes?
Joffrey,
I was-
Malfoy,
Joffrey,
like,
yeah.
like they're two of the nicest kids ever on the face of the planet.
The kid who played Joffrey got so much grief for playing Joffrey
He
that
quit acting.
Yeah, was done.
Because people can't separate reality from, well, we can't really talk a whole lot. We built a Star Wars set.
Do you want me to keep catching up on chat?
There's so
there?
much chat.
Did Snapchat Google Eyes actually go off or no?
No,
Somebody redeemed one and did it happen? No.
I don't think so.
I didn't notice it.
I need to check my message from Builder's Mind.
There it is.
All right, so I'm just putting it on manually. You got to remind me to turn that off at some point.
This is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so catching up with some chat. We have a buttload to catch up with.
I know.
Sorry.
Who did the what? Oh, Googly.
Somebody redeemed it but didn't go, so Chris put it on.
Yeah. I was reading to the boy, okay, you're talking about feeling old, that just based on friendship compatibility and whether or not they were bored or after 9/11.
Trust me, that is like.
Oh,
crazy
Gwen,
to me.
that's hilarious. So are you friends with people who are before or after?
Yeah, only before exclusively.
I
She's
mean, if
190.
before she definitely friends with ghosts.
Whoops. Anyone ever see a CGI mini movie out of Japan with special forces robots fighting camel guys? No, I have not seen that.
There is a whole group of people out there who love specialty movie, like, you know, what would you call it? Like, people go to hole in the wall restaurants. Apparently, people just like hole in the wall movies.
Like
What?
C-rated.
Swanky used to work at Epic.
No, you did not. What? Well, you could have.
Really?
Come
Was it
on.
cool?
Self-guided tours where criminals call trespassing and justice.
Pete, welcome
And
in.
Susan knew it was Tom Felton.
Yeah, I think there's Harry Potter some at Universal Florida. I believe.
Yeah, there is. There's a Harry Potter land,
Brad.
but
Brad.
I just want a
Lord.
butterbeer right now. I've never had one, but I just want
I've never
one.
had one either, but I really want to try one.
Yeah, so Bots Beast says he can call him whatever he wants.
Yeah, we should call them absabs.
Well, I would. So they're made out of ABS plastic. I never knew that ABS plastic stands for acrylonitrile butadiene styrene assembly blocks. I just would have never known that. New on me.
I mean, that was close, Jeremy. We'll give you props for trying.
So to be friends with Gwen, you have to be born before 1914.
So you're friends with ghosts. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Is anybody left from 1914, or are they all gone?
I'm pretty sure they're all
that'd be
gone.
109 years. That'd be a pretty tough run.
I'm curious. Pete, you're good.
Well, we wanted to apologize. We did not bring we did not. It was hectic after work today. I had to work today. And
By
then
the
we left
power of grace.
and then headed down here. But you sent us the nicest thing ever, and we will reveal it
it's
next
super
week
cool. Heck
on
yeah.
stream because we were so excited to talk about it.
Yep.
And I say that with the utmost sincerity. Are we actually caught up on chat?
Also, you know what we
We
haven't
are finally
said?
caught up on chat.
Do you know what we haven't said all night? RJ.
Well, is he
And
here?
he's here. He has been commenting since the beginning, and we just haven't said it. So I had to say it. Hello, RJ.
We wanted to send it in the pre-show, didn't we?
I don't think so.
I know I was talking to you
welcome
earlier,
in.
Chris. So who fired up the IMDb game?
Wait, what did Susan say?
1907? What? Somebody was born in 1907 still alive? Is that 116 years old?
Yep.
That is
Whoa.
insane. And here's the stupid thing. They've probably smoked their whole life and drank their whole life.
Or eaten bacon?
They probably smoked bourbon and drank cigarettes.
Can you imagine just chucking some cigarettes into your smoothie and blending it up?
Everything in my life is a tongue twister.
Oh man, what a terrible.
Everything in my life is a tongue twister.
Oh, we can view. Oh no, never mind. I forgot. People are cheaters.
She's from Spain.
Who is?
The 117-year-old.
Dang.
When's her birthday?
Here's the thing.
Should Rise of the Podcast send her something for her birthday? And Chris, we have to talk about your proposed idea that you have.
Yes.
But I don't even know if we want to talk. It's such a good idea. I think it would be really a big hit.
Michael J. Fox is the IMDb person.
Less.
Yep, so for those of you who don't know, we're playing the IMDb game. The point of the IMDb game is to have whoever redeems a suggestion actor or actress. It's then up to us to determine whether or not that actor or actress has appeared in more films or fewer films than screen legend Sean Connery. To maintain the integrity of the game, we ask that you not look up how many films Sean Connery has been in, because that would ruin all of the fun. The suggested actor is Michael J. Fox, who was on a tear in the 80s and 90s until, unfortunately, having to deal with Parkinson's and take a step back from acting.
I'm going with more.
I'm going to go with less.
Also, disclaimer, it is literally what IMDb says their acting credits are.
Yeah, so step off if you have a problem with it. We didn't make it up. It's IMDb.
Oh, Susan, just so you know, one of the things that we like to give away around here, we haven't given one away in a while, is we have made Beskar ingots. And we do giveaways for these. Now, this is a very special brass Beskar ingot. You can't even see the marks. Let me go grab a better
Do you not have your phone?
tainted one. I do, but I have to go grab the one and then I'll phone it. I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
But while people put in chat.
So what's your guess for my... Okay.
Jeremy said less, I said more.
Less, more, okay. Ha, Susan. That is incredible. Jeremy would make a horrible flight attendant. Bots to beasts, we will put the pressure on Jeremy.
Yes, that's all on Jeremy. Every once in a while I help him out, but it's not that often that I help him.
Yeah, Marty Jr. Sr. needs a second bit of Beskar too.
Okay.
Right, anyway, the dramatic reveal of whether or not Michael J. Fox has appeared in more or fewer films than Sean Connery. He has appeared in fewer.
Really?
Ooh, I was right.
Like by a significant amount, or?
I mean, it's closer than some of the things, but it wasn't like real close.
Okay. Interesting.
All right, are you ready to see an old piece of Beskar
You're
here?
funny.
What do you say?
So this.
Oh wait, is he
a
actually waiting on 19?
Yes, he is.
I think so.
I have it. I should have given it to him the other day. So yeah, this is recycled aluminum cans. This one, somebody, speaking of cans, set a can on it, so it has a mark on it. But yeah, it's like
That's authentic battle damage.
yeah, right.
It's Darth Vader's cup of coffee was sat on it.
These are recycled aluminum from our aluminum, melted down, milled into Beskar shape, and then laser etched both the pattern and the Rise of the Podcast logo.
Yep.
So that is something that we do giveaways of, and we've gotten into making colors, and we have special. So far we have aluminum.
Do people know about what you're doing with the set that's on the stairs? right now?
No, that's secret.
That's secret. Okay, that's why I didn't actually say what it was. I didn't know.
It's not that secret, but
Is it though?
it's a little bit. I just haven't talked about it yet.
That's how you know it's Darth Vader's because
But we also love
it
3D
was dark
printing.
coffee.
So
I love that.
should we just fire up, at least give people a chance to enter, and then we'll draw here in a little bit for roll? Cartouche?
Yeah, we'll wait until the ad break's over.
Okay. Okay, let's see. So we talked about the ingots, and then Chris, have you ever done a tangent crystal bet yet?
Yep, I got one going right now.
Oh, sick. Is it going to be a card or a roll?
Die roll.
I like the die roll.
It's gonna be red.
There have been some good roll for sandwiches recently, by the way. I've had fun with watching that.
I forgot about that.
Kara, should we make
All right, it is closed, so we can roll for it. We can roll for that when we get back from the break.
Kara, or Builder's Mark has sent something care of Kara, and I just want Builder's Mark to see Kara's reaction because that's why we do things. Builder's Mark is made you some stuff.
Is it protection against the Nerf guns? Ooh! Let me see.
It is protection against the Nerf guns.
This is amazing.
That's illegal.
Kara will make it legal.
I love this.
The reactions are what are fun.
Ooh. Builder's Mark, these are amazing.
And that's from the lady who doesn't
I
give
gotta
reactions.
say, Builder's Mark, you have an inaccuracy. Is he here?
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, he's been commenting.
He's here.
There is a dimensional inaccuracy in your 3 kilogram spool plans.
Oh,
And a little bit of beef.
Wait.
Wait, why are we getting shot? Why is the gun up?
That's how you know it's Darth Vader's. Because it was dark coffee. Oh, my
Was
goodness.
there, why are we getting shot?
I have no idea. It's just Brad. Brad's gone rogue.
Just to talk about you shielding yourself. Oh, Chris,
Thank
you should
you,
change
Kim,
the
for
background.
those gift subs.
for
There were
Susan.
5 gift subs.
Susan, pick a color. Susan, pick a color.
Primary rainbow, any of the colors of the rainbow. Just pick a color.
Triclaw, welcome in. Welcome back.
So Builder's Mark, this my small. I bought a 2-foot piece of Schedule 45 3/4 inch PVC pipe. That was a perfectly timed as I was saying that. It says to cut a piece to 150 millimeters. I have a metric tape measure just to make absolutely sure when I see stuff in metric that I'm cutting it to the right length. I even took a picture of me cutting it to the correct length. It's too short to fit in the vertical brackets for the spool dispenser.
How short is it?
Oh.
By about 2 inches.
Oh, no.
What?
So I just literally took the rest of the piece and jammed it in there and called it good. It works great.
Builder's Mark just getting called out.
He doesn't have to change the file. He just has to update the directions. Is that the sound?
You just make it 200 millimeters and it'll easily fit.
That's really funny, though, actually.
But like with the caps and everything fits perfect. I didn't even have to file anything down. He said you might have to file down. Everything printed perfect. All of the stuff fits incredibly well.
It's just the one.
The piece is too short.
Oh, he said he's going there now to fix it. He's going right now. And bought some pieces to spill in the tea. But Chris, make the background pink.
Pink. So I just need to go. That's the one I can do. Is purple okay?
You're so funny.
I don't have pink.
Magenta?
Pink could be done, but he doesn't have it made yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Like I can toggle between wall red and white really fast.
That actually kind of looks pink.
It kind of does. Yeah.
Do purple. Purple is beautiful. He's doing that with. That's what's so crazy. I just can't believe it. That's beautiful. Leave it purple for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I like
kind of
that.
fun.
That's nice. What was the measements you had?
Hold on, let me give you some actual measurements, and let me take my on blast pin off. Sorry. I'll be back in 1 second.
And then we're gonna do a dice roll.
Beast chartreuse. Wait, why are you rolling the dice?
Because you've rolled them every single time. I get to finally roll it.
You can roll it. Kara got a newer car than what she had. She blew up her old one. Anyways.
Jeremy, who was driving when it blew up?
Not me.
Jeremy, who was driving when it blew up?
You loosened the lid.
Jeremy, who was driving when it blew up?
I was.
Thank you. And why, Jeremy, did it blow up while you were driving?
Is faulty.
Because you decided to drive like an ape man around another vehicle.
I just passed him. I didn't even break the speed limit by a lot.
Jeremy was getting so upset about this dude, like kind of leapfrogging with us. He just went like rammed on the gas.
What, do you mean
then
to tell
all
me?
of a sudden you hear coming from the engine before it whips into neutral and the car just dies.
Oh, hold on. Beef might have to be adjusted.
So did you just think 150 and you?
I was going off the directions that came in the file that I downloaded.
Oh, is it a text file?
And so, for what it's worth, I just remeasured it. It's 180 millimeters across anyway, so it's still short.
Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror.
Or is it downloads? Regular downloads? Where the heck do I have this saved?
Ooh, Chris, you know what sound effect we should have? From Game of Thrones when they're marching Cersei down the streets
Is it
of
just shame with a bell ring?
Shame. I think that'd be funny.
Well, you know what? He's right. It does say 175, but 175 still would have been short.
Yeah, I didn't even exceed the speed limit by a lot. That's all I'm saying.
But
so I
did.
I will take my call out post back. I apologize. It says 175, but it's still not long enough.
175 is a lot closer.
Because there's these end cap things that I think are supposed to sit in there to let it spin, and it still like falls inside of that. Gotcha. But 180 is the interior measurement.
Okay.
All right.
So beef resolved. Look at that. The internet beef that started, had its high point, and resolved all within 2 minutes.
I will do droid cam while you do your thing.
We're going to roll the dice. Of course, Ryan.
Baby.
Oh, yeah, baby. I am getting high off that $4.20.
Did he really just do 420? Oh, no, he used his mod powers.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yep.
He did.
We need to take mod powers away from him. Okay, ready?
I told him I was going to take them away from him.
Here we go. Ready? Here is the dice roll.
No way!
It was a tie.
Is that an option?
Yes, it is.
So does everybody just get their money back?
Nobody picked it.
So does it go away? What happens to the points?
Let's see. I have no idea. They all go to me.
That's our first tie, right?
It is.
Bradsworth, you do always win the ties, but
Kara directly to jail. He rolled doubles.
That's only if you roll them twice in a row.
3 times, actually.
3 times in a row.
I just actually do, and I'm embarrassed, and I'll never forgive myself. The green is phenomenally beautiful. That is absolutely phenomenally beautiful. 185 to 200. What a nice range of measurement.
Whoops, it's wall purple. Whoops,
okay.
Don't look at how it's spelled purple.
Purple?
We are going to take a minute. So, Susan, if you've never got into 3D printing and you like Star Wars props, we have a wide variety of printers we can recommend to get you started. That you, if you have any, you don't have to. You don't ever have to get into it, but it's a really fun hobby that we enjoy. And like I said, we made some really cool stuff. But we give away free roll of filaments, and we are actually sponsored by Polymaker to give away one roll or a cartouche, is what we say. Is we have a Discord. What, are we getting shot? We're not getting shot. Let's get shot, Kara.
We got a Darth Gallum.
Yeah, we are. We had
Darth Gallum. Did you get
Darth Gallum?
Did you get your Polymaker coupon?
Gifted 5 subs.
What? Darth Gallum, thank you so much.
Wait, what? I thought he subbed himself. Cam gifted 5 subs. Did Darth Gallum?
There was. Oh, sorry. Darth Gallum. Sorry. Darth Gallum resubbed. Cam did give 5 subs. Was I gone when he did that?
Cam.
Builder's Mark, I'm
Thank
a
you
rebel.
for the 5 subs.
Ahsoka's my girl, you know what I'm saying?
What? Kara's Imperial is the day is long.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
Jeremy?
Ooh.
She drives a dark side vehicle. He actually did the bit.
I do
have
not.
sneezed.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I do not have
High.
a dark
That
side.
$4.20.
It has red lightsabers on it.
I don't have a dark side cosplay.
You named no, but I said vehicle.
So my last vehicle was wrecked. So what is going on here?
You've realized you're Fire Nation. Who is priming
Is it
the
a
fog
hype
machine
train?
pump?
So, Cam.
Wait, did he do 5 individual subs?
No, I don't think. No, he didn't. But he did 101 bits for a dirty
sorry.
book read.
Oh man!
Cam.
And by dirty, it's really not that dirty, Susan. It's just funny.
I mean,
All right, give Kara a close-up.
Yeah, what happened? I thought that was supposed to automatically hit with 101.
It did, but then you guys are getting shot, so I kicked it back to the wide.
Gotcha.
This camera is not level, by the way.
This is not going to be spicy. I'm sorry. Her mother stared down at her mug of tea and sighed. I did, finally. Tonight. It's why I walked out of the tavern and apparently ruined a date with Boone Murphy. Or does he work for us now in a tailored suit? Her mom gave her a knowing grin, but then she sniffled and wiped a tear under her eye. You've seen him, right? Your father? How he's changed? There you go.
We need to find a saucier book.
I know. Well, your sister.
Well, have fun in Iowa, Darth Gallon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Your sister did also bring some spicy books. Other spicy from like the 80s.
See, people are telling you to just embrace the dark side, Kara.
No, she seriously.
Oh, Ryan also needs a saucy book read.
Oh, you got to keep going.
So there's one called Surrender the Stars. Could she never forgive or forget the man behind the aristocratic disguise? Glorious angel. Not even fate could tear them from passion's destiny.
Ryan, do you want it out of the original book or do you want to try a new book?
Oh, and then this.
Let's do one more poll from the original, then we'll retire that one for now.
So this one looks like it's a horror type thing. Murder Among the Owls. Crackles with wickedly wry wit. Top-notch down-home crime solving.
What if that was written by your
Interesting.
patient?
By what?
Your patient.
Why is going? Why?
Oh, Kara's getting just lambasted. Oh no! We have our first broken panel. Kara,
really?
look behind you. Look at the ball. I heard it. It's fixed.
Well, as I say,
I'm gonna have to do some
it's not
stapling.
like we don't have 10 million more feet
We
of mine.
have a million of those sheets. I
Wait.
can't believe it.
What? Who's VC Andrews?
An author.
Well,
she's just-
obviously, but like, did she Oh, it's to not read something from VC
Yeah.
Andrews. Okay. All right, Chris, tell me what
So
part
how
of
would
the
you
book.
know that, Susan?
Yeah, how would you know that, Susan?
Chris, what part of the book?
Let's go page 102, second paragraph.
This is an exact. Oh,
She read it when she was a kid.
that's funny. This isn't exactly spicy, but she tapped him on the shoulder and he startled, spinning toward her with a sink hose in his hand, sprayer aimed at her chest. Casey was soaked before she could scream.
Okay.
Spicy.
And
spicy.
funny enough, we've read the part before that. Literally the paragraph before that.
It's kind of fun that you.
Sorry, I
marked
gotta restart stupid QLC. Sorry.
Oh, that's why the lights went dark.
Yeah.
It's weird not seeing the spotlights anymore. It seems so dark.
Okay, so I consider myself more rebel, but Chris put in a poll if I should do rebel or dark side.
Would you ever get a Star Wars tattoo?
I want
That'd be
a
sick.
full sleeve. I want a full floral sleeve with all my nerdy things in there. So like kind of hidden. I want like an X-Wing hidden in there.
Oh, I was
and
gonna
like
say
Ahsoka
people-
something hidden in there. But then I want like Pokemon hiding in amongst the flowers and leaves and stuff like that.
You just
and
want all Pokemon. Let's face it, and Bulbasaur.
Albert.
Oh, double
Yeah.
or Woolio or double?
Double. Wooloo is fine, but double's the best.
Oh, that's because he's got body press with Cotton Guard.
Okay, so whenever I talk to my nerdy patients about Pokemon and they play the games, that's my thing. I'm like, okay, you're gonna think it sounds stupid, but you need to use Double. He is OP. Cotton Guard twice, body press once. You will take anybody out.
It is a
First
one shot. Yeah.
First shot. Like, this person can be, it was Gigantamax.
Yeah, Gigantamax,
I
Durasteel
mean,
Dawn or whatever.
you will be your basic form and you will still one shot take those suckers out.
It's pretty good. It's pretty fun.
And Double is adorable, let's be real.
Chris was trying to get a shiny, then he quit Pokemon because he didn't get one.
Wait, in
I didn't quit. That's a misrepresentation. The new Pokemon game came out.
wait, Pokemon Go or just Pokemon?
No, Pokemon. The shiny hasn't been released in Go yet.
Yeah, no, it hasn't. Because I remember they had Wooloo Day, And I went hunting for a shiny, and I was like, what is this? I'm not catching a single one.
Sorry
and then
about the
I found
Pokemon
out
tangent.
they weren't.
We know you're here for Star Wars.
I know. But then I found out they weren't doing shinies in Pokemon Go yet, and I was like,
That specific one.
right, Wolution.
There's another community day, not community day, the Pokemon
Spotlight
Go
Hour?
day, like the annual one
Yeah.
at the end of August.
We should do that.
Okay. A billion chat to catch up on, and I want to talk more Star Wars too.
So we got
and then-
so we did Ryan's Forbidden Passage from the book. I don't know what this is for, Man or Mutant. If you want to let us know what the and is for, I wonder if it was
I
just
think that was
encouraging
he
you to
wanted
keep
more of the
reading.
book. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Susan, we go live every Saturday from 7 to 8:30 Central. So
we
just
do
as a heads
have
up.
a lot of those libraries, the neighborhood libraries,
neighborhood
in our
library,
yard, or not in our yard, but in our neighborhood. Tons of them, everywhere.
In your yard specifically.
I know, right? I want a mountain cliff.
I want
on
a
my
mountain
shoulder.
cliff on my shoulder with the gateway to Moria. Oh, that would be sick.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Man.
That'd be really cool.
Then that's just an excuse.
So Susan, we're like right in that age range too. I wasn't allowed to play it because of the evolution aspect. Jeremy was, but then now like once I married Jeremy, it's like the nerd in both of us just started to ooze out, and here we are.
Oh well, kids are blown away when they come
Pete,
into
we
Kara's
talked
work.
about Ahsoka.
We're
stoked for it.
Can't wait. There's going to be at least 3 villains, right? So the Sith dude, the Sith lady, and then
Thrawn.
Lars Mikkelsen.
Yes.
Mr. Mikkelsen. Mr. Mikkelsen sounds funny, but I can't wait for Mr.
you know.
Mikkelsen.
Whoops. So yeah, so I played the game, the video games or whatever, right? Like I remember specifically being in 6th grade, and so Jeremy, remember at the middle school we went to, 6th grade had one whole side of the middle school, and then 7th and 8th grade had the other side, right?
Yep.
Then on the first floor, on the same like strip as the office, there was like this little like rec area you could go into. There was like almost like a mini library or like common space or something. And I remember going there and like if you had a link cable, you were like a king.
I had a link cable.
And people, it's like, oh, we got to trade for X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And like, it was like, when it was like literally we were full blast in this tidal wave of this phenomenon.
Yes.
And it was absolutely wild.
Yeah.
And I remember like somebody got a Game Shark and I was like, oh, Game Shark, blah, blah, blah. You know, it was
Yo-yos. So Susan says it never really made its way through my elementary and middle schools, but yo-yos and pogs were huge.
Pogs. We had a gallon ice cream bucket.
Pogs were huge for us because
yeah.
Apollo 13 came out, and then I got like Apollo 13 Pogs at McDonald's, and it was dope. And then you got the Pogs, and then you got the Apollo 13 rocket. You got a piece. Does anybody remember this? Brad, you remember this?
Yeah, no, I wanted it so bad.
So you got your Happy Meals. You'd get like the tail fin, or you'd get the astronaut area, and then you get the nose cone, and you'd get Pogs, and you could fill it up, and it was
That's cool. We
incredible.
never got that.
You know, and then Slammers and all the sweet swag.
What is this?
We can't even hear it, or would we get copyright strike? Oh, is that Pogs?
Oh, Pogs. Elf Pogs. Okay.
Chris swears I would love Elf, but I have not watched it yet.
Funny.
Wait, Bearju, you
Anyway,
still
that's for
have
you guys. Al's
Pogs?
back in Pog form.
That's amazing. What did Bots to Beast write? Like, that is a novel.
Ryan,
Oh yeah,
you
baby.
are a genius.
I am getting
I love
high
you, Ryan.
off that $4.20 donation.
Are you ready, Kara? We're about to get lit up.
Oh, great. Hold on.
Oh, the smoke broke.
Oh,
Gosh dang it.
Oh, Max Payne and a wheel spin.
Bots to Beast. What the heck?
He's trying to trigger a giveaway. Oh my.
Why must everything
goodness.
break for me?
All right, should we do the wheel spin?
Wait, who got a wheel spin?
So I'm gonna make a deal with you, Max Payne, to really give you some value.
You
Okay.
all said I should be dark side, except for a couple people.
Max Payne, here's my deal. This is nuts. I
That's
like
the
getting,
problem with giving the power
Wait.
of decision to the people who know you best,
Wait.
Kara. They're going to be brutally honest.
Steve?
He's not even here.
Yeah, he is. He spent 800 crystals. Did you spend your crystals to vote dark side? Steve?
Anyways, Max Payne, here's what I'm gonna do. If it lands on a blank space to make it interesting, I will double whatever the thing is. Okay? So if it lands on a blank space and then Carol Lego walks, she's got to do it twice.
What?
Okay, yes.
No,
I'll do it too.
Same thing for Jeremy.
Same thing for me.
He's not on the wheel.
And then it doubles again. So if we get blank space and blank space, you have to do 4 Lego walks, Kara, if it lands on. I want Max Payne to get his value out of this wheel spin here. So here we go. Are you ready?
I'm surprised this is the first spin of the day.
I am too.
Oh, it's doubled!
The doubling!
I should have shot this through!
So what, now 4 spins?
Yep. What if he gets 4 Kara movie reviews? Oh, it's add your name to the Laser Brain Hall of Fame.
Who was this for?
4 times. You get 4 X-Wings by your
Wait,
name.
who's this for?
Max Payne.
Max?
Max Payne, I hope that was exciting. You could have gotten 4 Kara movie reviews. That would have been epic. Kara, what would you have done to be 4 behind?
I would be so sad.
And Max Payne would have had all 4. He could have controlled your entertainment for the
Somebody
foreseeable
marked
future.
down that I need to laser him. Thank you.
You need to come down here for a lasering day to get caught up. And we actually need to hang these up on the set so people can.
V-Dog, hello, welcome in.
Show Susan, our current.
Oh, the Laser Brain Hall of Fame?
So we do all sorts of arts and crafts. We do lasering and everything under the sun.
So for the Laser Brain Hall of Fame, I guess we should let people choose if they're light side or dark side, but I'm just giving maybe my dark side. So you essentially you became a pilot, you get your name lasered in Arabesh, and then however many X-Wings you've shot down. So Max Payne automatically gets 4 kills. So you currently are our ace pilot.
Here's the thing: do we create a new wall somewhere else that we hit with the droid cam every now and then, or like a webcam?
I think that would be cool. Otherwise, like the wall that's to your guys' right, I think would be the only other choice.
I agree.
Okay. So that's
something we could do. Like a rebel-ish, or I guess we probably keep the Empire theme going.
Right, and that's why I've been having them all shooting down X-Wings. So, wait, did somebody? I was gonna say, did somebody?
I was getting this back up. Blasey did resub.
Oh, Blasey, I didn't know you were here.
Blasey was gonna come down tonight, but he wasn't able to make it down. Understandable. And he called me today though, and he wanted to know. So Chris, if somebody were to currently call you and ask you for an action cam, and here's the 4 choices: GoPro 9, 10, 11, or DJI.
Osmo Action or whatever.
Not the gimbal one, but the other one.
Yeah, they have a GoPro-esque action cam. So the GoPro-esque one is the Osmo Pocket. The action cam is the Osmo Action.
So what would you recommend as of today?
As of today, I still think GoPro's the gold standard. I would get the most recent GoPro right now.
You know what's funny? The advice I gave along the similar lines. I said go for the newest rendition that's within your budget or your target price.
Yeah. So
nothing wrong with the 9.
All of that said, my sister has GoPro Hero 7s, and they work great.
Yeah.
Right? So any GoPro that's within the last few years, you'll be fine with. Either of the Osmo Actions, I think, or the Osmo Action 3, I think, just came out. 3 or 4.
4 just came out for the Osmo Action.
And they're incredible small cameras. Like, I legitimately, like...
You're not wrong. The Insta360 is a really good camera.
Yeah. Well, that's basically, yeah. My webcam that Jeremy Carey can see me on is the Insta360 Link. He got the 9. Great. He's gonna love it. It's a great camera.
And
that's what you have for the bike, right?
Yes. And here's the thing: I'm gonna borrow him mine. So being on the same is also a nice thing to have. So he's got 2 of the same cam. Then you can. So I have 3 spare batteries. So we'll like mark them so you don't, because like mine are probably a little bit degraded. We'll mark them so you don't get them confused. But you can swap between them then, and you can mount the GoPros, and they'll be the same thing, and it'll be good to go. So, well, there you go. He said GoPro was the gold standard, so you made a good choice, Blasey. Or you, Cam's ankle, you can let him know. Oh, Susan, just so you know, Cam's ankle is the one who makes all of these Beskar.
Yes.
For the record.
Yes.
Once this graphic goes away, I'm going to hit draw.
All right, everybody hit bang enter for a chance to win a
Did people enter earlier? So Susan,
of Polymaker Fest.
Some people entered before I even pulled it up. Susan entered because she saw other people entering.
I was
going to comment on that earlier. And it's like, she knows how this game plays.
Yeah, Bear Jew was like, enter. Oh, look at there.
I can't help but
Cam's ankle's going for that. He wants a roll-a-poly maker. Who doesn't want a roll-a-poly maker?
Oh my gosh.
And then Susan, if you win and you don't have a 3D printer, would you be excited about a Beskar ingot? Because I will take care of you and give you a Beskar ingot, and then we'll redraw for the polymaker. Unless you want a free roll, it's they come in 1 kilogram. Well, you get a $35 coupon to use on their website, which you can actually get like 2 rolls for, more or less. It's a phenomenal deal. Polymaker is dope. And then you get to pick what you want, and then they deal with the shipping, so you don't have to deal with my slow butt getting it to you.
But if you do win and you don't have one, do we do another spin?
Oh yeah. If she wins,
well, we can do a gift card too.
Oh, she does. You do 3D
we have the film. Sorry, I forgot that we had the sorry.
Yeah. No. So if she wins,
let's do some translation for us. Cam's ankle is Cam's uncle.
Yes. I just mispronounce it all the time, so we just stuck with it.
Dog Night. Congratulations.
Whoa, way to go,
that
Dog
was
Night.
A last minute enter.
He did do a last minute enter, didn't he?
Dang. So comment. Wait, why?
You can gift the code to somebody who 3D prints. Ow! Oh, this is worth. Oh! Could you imagine a 4 times Nerf darting?
Oh, that would have been so.
Should we just permanently add one of the spots to be a ×2? Does that make it spicy?
That'd be kind of fun.
What color do we want to do it as?
Is there an open red one?
There is an open red.
Spin ×2.
Yep. Ooh, that's a fun. I like those odds.
We're going back to the 90s, my peeps.
I have an hilarious insider joke that nobody else will get.
Than I thought.
We should add a spot on here where we send 3,172 packing peanuts to LM.
Ah!
Like you land on
awesome.
it, we just mail them packing peanuts. How funny would that be? Then if it doubled, does anybody get the 3,720 to 1? Does anybody get that reference?
Yeah,
Never tell me the odds.
All right, fine. You guys are just too good. You guys are too good.
Did Vrida comment?
Max Payne got super excited.
That's his comment right there.
I'm going to put my foot down that we will mount the Laser Brain Hall of Fame for next week. Kara's going to get them up to date, and then we will mount it. Maybe we'll just put them right over there, and then we'll hang them.
So we'll have to spend a night down here this week.
Oh, I need to CNC this machine.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Wait, what's the joke about a rubber snake?
He hates snakes.
What is he, Indiana Jones?
So what we do then is we attach the snake to the top of the lid. And so when he opens it, the snake comes
it opens
out.
it up, it's a snake.
Yep.
Well, I just think it would be, how funny would that be? You win a wheel spin on our show that causes him to get sent a package full of packing peanuts. Congratulations, you won on Rise of the Podcast. Oh, does he hate Joker too?
I just think that, some people just want to see the world burn, right?
That's pretty funny. I just thought it was funny. It was like something that kind of hit me.
Well, we got 2 votes for packing peanuts and a rubber snake, so.
It's too funny. That is too
He'll
funny.
be like, oh, hey, I got this package.
Oh, he says we have to do it.
He'll be like, I got this package from Rise of the Podcast. So exciting. Yeah. Poor LM. He'd be like, nah.
All right, so should I talk about the thing?
Oh, yes, talk about the thing. Okay, everybody, as you know, we love 3D printing. Chris, talk about the thing.
Ooh.
Okay, I just want to there we go. I just want to pull the thing up here.
I want to give a disclaimer, too. This is Chris's idea, and we all love you and trust you so much that you won't go out and do this on our behalf. We want to do this because it's fun. If you think it's a good idea, we'll pull you guys.
So what we're thinking about doing, so this is like a sort of like a crowdsourced plushie place, right? So you can get you do designs and here's like campaigns of people's plushies that are going right now. We thought it would be fun, since we do a lot of 3D printing, to do a plushie spool of filament.
So it's got like the 2 cardboard sides and then just the, brown sides and then looks like pleated.
Yep. And so what I was thinking was, we call it Jeremy's Reserve.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And then the filament has to be Rise of the Podcast yellow.
Hey, that would be cool.
Heck yeah.
So because obviously you could do any color you wanted to, right? But I figured since our main color is yellow, might as well make it Rise of the Podcast yellow. But so there's all these different cool plushes that people do.
Oh,
so
that
you can
fox
see
is adorable.
Oh, Vredog Knight says he would buy a bunch of those.
See?
I think it was a cool idea. I think they would really be popular.
So what gave me the idea is I bought this. So I follow Real Civil Engineer. Actually, I have it right here.
Oh, no way! You have him! Everybody else can see him. It looks better in person.
One of the cutest things that he has, so this is an inside joke to the thing, but he has an I Love the Beevils
Oh, funny.
shirt.
That's funny.
Why is it always a weevil? No, I'm just kidding. That's a different Reddit joke.
So because he's a beaver and it's like a Beatles cover band,
Yep.
so it's the Beevils.
That's funny.
Hey, Cam says
Anyway,
he
so
buys
it's
them. Brad. He wants a Jeremy Pizza plushie while we're at
I
it.
would love that.
Get out of here. Nobody would want that.
Everybody would want Jeremy eating pizza plushie.
Oh, my goodness. So, anyways, here's a nice thing with this website, Chris. We can do a campaign like we did with the shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so,
And if it gets funded, then we're good to go. If it doesn't, then everybody's money gets refunded.
that's cool.
Oh, cool.
So
No, that's a really cool,
Heck
that's
yeah.
a really cool, fun thing.
sorry, but I'm trying a new remote software instead of using Google or Chrome Remote Desktop, and it disconnects after 30 minutes, which has been a little bit frustrating. But
Is it less laggy?
I'm mostly yes. But I was just trying it out. I'm probably going to go back to Chrome Remote Desktop just because it's easier. Because I have to have 3 separate windows, one for each monitor. But inside baseball. But
So, and then if we do it,
I'm just looking at what people are saying here.
we should do. Oh yeah. So anyways, we should just do a bunch, and then we can also pad some giveaways with those too. We throw them in with our giveaway boxes or something for things that we give away. So
here's the thing. I'll say this. If this gets fully funded, we'll do a Jeremy Pizza plushie.
Yeah.
I think that would be if you guys think that the plushes are fun and you're willing to back it up.
That's cool.
Yeah, Triclaw, that'd be sick to have the Jedi Empire pillars.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, copyright. So we can only do what we can do. So I already have the design for Jeremy's Reserve. I might have to simplify it a little bit or whatever, but otherwise, it's pretty achievable.
that's gonna be so cool.
That's pretty cool.
Marty Jr. is trying. So, story time for me. Marty Jr. When I talk to Gwen, if I end up FaceTiming her, he sees that I'm on the phone and he'll take it and he'll literally just run around the house showing me stuff and
No.
So I get so imagine the phone is in his hand like this and he's running like this. So it's I'm getting my sister's you're gonna have to give Uncle some Dramamine after we're done with this
Seriously.
phone call.
Oh my gosh.
And now Gwen, technical.
He just loves stealing the phone, right?
Yeah.
So then, they're watching the stream on the phone, and he keeps trying to abscond with it.
Speaking of which, not Cam, Gus Cam, but just hi Cam if you're watching Bear Jews.
Oh
He
yeah.
always gets excited to watch us.
Hey,
So many
bud.
cams.
Yep.
Technical
Oh
difficulty
my
would be
God!
pretty fun.
Brad said that he would sleep on that
Yes.
so soundly.
That should be another one we do because I think that's hilarious.
Oh man!
And I sent you the design for that, didn't I?
What the technical?
Yep. That's a Kara original.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, Cam says hi.
Aw.
Hi, Alley Cat. Oh, that's
Cam says hi. That's Allie. Yeah.
So I know we just want to do a special shout out.
Yeah.
This has been
Another
fun...
mini Marty Jr. story. So today, when he was running around with me on the phone, he decided he was going to play hide from mom, and he ran to the bathroom and slammed the door shut. And then she'd open the door and he'd start cackling, and then he'd slam the door shut, and then she'd open the door and he was just loving, stiff arming the door shut.
Speaking of a kid.
Hold on. Vredog Knights. Is he still here? Because we need his email.
Do we not have it?
Well, I don't think so. We need his email. Dave usually takes care of this.
Hold on.
So somebody's got to whisper him
Dog, hold on.
for his
I have it.
You
I have his email. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
No, so speaking of kids slamming doors in parents' faces, I saw a short, and it's this kid. His mom is chasing him into his room, and he runs into the room, starts to slam the door shut, and the mom is pushing on it, And he looks off to the side for a second, and she slides in and goes and like lays down in his bed, and he slams the door shut, and he's like all proud of himself. And he turns around and he sees her laying in his bed and instantly screams bloody murder because he thought he locked her out.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like Macaulay Culkin's like slapping his cheeks, laughing in Home or screaming in Home Alone, like, oh! And he sees his mom.
I should almost just post that to Discord because it is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. And then we saw another one today. This toddler has a chameleon sitting on his leg.
Oh.
And he's just sitting there like laughing about it, sitting there, keeps looking at his mom, looking down, and all of a sudden the chameleon just goes thunk, and like takes his tongue and he sticks it to the kid's mouth. Kid screams bloody murder again. It's so funny.
For what it's worth, I would scream bloody murder.
I probably would too. It's so funny.
Dave's not here, and I don't want to just put him on blast and do it right on screen. But why not? Because it's fun. You guys get to see what goes on behind the scenes. We're getting to the point where we might need another moderator, Chris. And David mentioned possibly reaching out to Builder's Mark to see if he's interested. I know he's already got stuff going on and don't feel obligated in any means, but we can talk about that after the fact. But anyways, I was going to say Builder's Mark. He apologized for, or maybe not. Yeah, he apologized for Dave's not here, man. Is that Cars?
Excellent.
No, what is that from?
That's Cheech and Chong.
Oh, it's Cheech and Chong. Cheech plays in Cars, though.
Yeah, he's Ramon.
Ramon, okay, yeah. Anyways, we were just something it was something we were waffling around, an idea. So, it could be fun. Because we just might need the extra help. Especially for giveaways and stuff like that when David isn't here. It's nice to have the thing. We could
Makes sense to me.
He says whisper.
I traditionally would have taken that over, but I do enough things.
You do more than enough things. Who's making me cry? Oh yes, it got. Oh, what is going on?
For some reason's busted. So whoops.
It just went through them all. It was like when Bill Cipher. When Bill Cipher, the direct line to Builder's Mark, he's got right to my watch. He just pinged me. And it's like Ron Burgundy and Anchorman. I have to look.
That's so funny.
Whoever did Google Eyes, I'm just going to refund you. I don't know why Google Eyes isn't working. I'll fix that.
Oh, googly eyes.
So, no, overall, we do have some fun stuff, of course. Our next big podcast, I'm not going to put you out on blast right now, Chris, but you're planning on coming back for the Halloween episode, correct?
That I am planning to come back.
So we go nuts for the Halloween episode. We go absolutely nuts. So the Halloween will be on a hinge. Are we going to do a double length one again, a 3-hour one? Because I think that would be worth it.
I think that'd be awesome.
Jeremy, you know what we should do? You know how Costco has those boxes of Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
We should do those as giveaways.
Oh, well, just mail everyone Pokemon cards? Yeah. How much money do you think we have, Kara?
Just you can chuck those in envelopes. Like, you don't need those in big old...
I already got yelled at by the post office for confusing a flat package with a flat envelope. Because it has to be uniform.
I did. I was there for that story.
It has to be uniformly.
Well, I'm just saying...
Yeah, when it goes through the sorter, if it's too thick in the middle.
The whole thing has to be the thickness.
And Jeremy's like, what if I'm too thick in the middle?
Man, I wonder if Susan, you don't work for stamps.com, do you? Did you finally find us? Are you here? Susan, I wish you knew that story. Maybe we'll tell you some other time.
Oh my God. What if she...
That was the most embarrassing.
You go to youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast and watch all of our classic episodes. If you look up,
like, extrovert, excellent customer service, nicest person on the face of the planet in the dictionary, it's the stamps.com lady. I'm not even kidding.
Jeremy's just an old curmudgeon person.
So proby, so nice, just like, oh, hi, welcome to stamps.com. This is for you, Susan. This is the 5-minute roundup. So we ship out stuff for giveaways. I use stamps.com. They're not a sponsor. I just use them because they're really nice and they're easy. But this woman, she calls me up and she said, hey, we realize you're a new customer with stamps.com and we want to know, is there anything I can help you with? They're like, what do you ship out? Is the membership worth it to you? Maybe you don't need us. We want to make sure you're getting a good value for your money. And I said, I just ship stuff out like once a week. Well, that barely, justifies the cost for stamps.com. Why are you making me cry? Anyway, so she goes, well, what do you ship out? And I said, I just 3D printed stuff and giveaways. Where do you do a giveaway from? Oh, we have a podcast. You have a podcast? What's it called? And I said, well, that's not a big deal. You don't have to worry about it. She goes, I said, I'm a huge nerd. She goes, I'm a huge nerd. And I said, well, it's Star Wars. She goes, I love Star Wars. You should tell me about it. And then I was like, no, stamps.com lady. I'm not going to tell you about the podcast. This is not what the point of you let me do my thing. I just want to ship my stuff out to our winners and that's it.
Jeremy's very sad about this.
She was enthusiastic. And are you calling me a kindred spirit? Because that's the nicest thing anybody said to me on the podcast. What? Name something nicer that somebody has said to me. It's always, Jeremy, do the pizza dance. Jeremy, walk on Legos. Jeremy, get shot by Nerf darts. Jeremy, you mispronounced that. Jeremy, you're actually wrong.
I mean, you're wrong about 75% of the time.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Hold on, we need to finish this with a poll. What % of the time is Jeremy wrong?
Well, what are you going to put up? 0 and 1%? Or
I'll just do some graded. I'll do 25%
25,
breakdown.
50, 70, yeah.
I'll go, yeah.
25, 50, 75, 100.
I also want to...
How often is Jeremy wrong?
I just want to show Susan some cool Star Wars swag.
100%, 75%.
Susan, do you have a cool piece of stuff? Well, you have the Lego Millennium Falcon and you have the Lego AT-AT. Do you have any...
What?
You called me a silly goose. Oh. Do you have a favorite Star Wars piece of merch that you have?
Wait, what's happening?
We're getting shot. Oh, I think we're getting shot. That's dialed in. I can't imagine 4 times the Nerf darting. Kara, what would you say your favorite piece of Star Wars thing is that we have?
Ryan gifted a sub to Jeremy is wrong.
I saw that. It's really funny.
Are you serious? That is such a cool idea. I wish I would have thought.
Is there a way for me to highlight that somehow?
Oh my gosh, Susan, you have no idea what I was about to say. Kara, do you want to know one of my favorite pieces of Star Wars things we have?
What?
We went to Star Wars Celebration in April of 2019 and we met Peter Mayhew and got his autograph, and he passed away 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
We have his autograph and a picture with him, and it is my prized possession because we missed out on meeting Carrie Fisher, who I probably would have wanted to meet, and then Mark Hamill doesn't really do it anymore. Harrison Ford's never really been that crazy about it, but we met Peter Mayhew, and he still was like excited, and he turned it on for the fans.
As much as he could.
Cool that you love Chewie.
One of my favorite pieces of swag was when we ran into that couple that does props for Star Wars.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
And they gave us Han's dice.
That they made themselves.
Yep. And it's like legit. Cool. It's not plastic. This is actually cast metal, like really nice.
No, I didn't kill Chewbacca, man or mutant. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't start him on fire. I didn't do anything. I didn't.
Can you imagine we're just there getting his picture and he just bursts into flame because Jeremy comes and stands next to him?
What would I do? It's not like he's helped me pour gas in the carburetor. I'm not going to go, hey, Peter, can you help me start my old car? You got a little minute here?
Hey, thanks for joining us, Bots to
Beast. Good to see you. See you later.
Jeez. No, it's super sad. You know how people...
Oh, that's cool.
No way!
Aww.
Because she does stuff now, right? Does she go to things on his behalf? He has a charity? That is so cool.
What? We have a wheel spin? I don't think so.
I thought Max Payne was the only one who redeemed one.
Yeah, I don't see any wheel spins on here.
Please prove yourself.
I saw the picture come up. Oh, she passed away too?
Wait, what?
I didn't realize that his wife passed as well.
I never heard that.
Ryan's corroborating that I must have just gotten a click happy when I was clearing the redeems.
All right, Jeremy spin.
Oh, yeah, Triclaw. Okay, yeah, everyone's saying... Oh, here we go.
Jeremy spin.
Got...
Are we doing the same doubling rules, or just if it lands on the one?
Spin times 2, because I'm not gonna kid. I was actually getting really nervous and sweaty in regions that should not have gotten sweaty when we got to 4. Because if it was gonna land on a giveaway, we would have had to give away 4 rolls of stuff or 4 ingots, or Cam's ankle would have passed out. and had to go into the ingot stamping business to just even make ends meet. Okay, here we go. And who is this for?
Gus.
It's for Cam.
Oh my goodness! You get another X-Wing on your name. And we are going to display these next week, Cam. So we'll put... Kara, do you still remember who's who?
Yeah.
She has the names written in English on the other side.
I did know that they lived in DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth area. I did know that. I can't believe she
Cam,
passed away.
have you
That's
never
really
been
sad.
added to the Laser Brain Hall of Fame, or you just one I've had to add?
Chris, can you mark that down that he won one?
Yeah.
And then we should probably wrap up. We even went a couple minutes over tonight. But it was a really good episode. I've had a lot of fun here tonight.
I will do, so I did watch The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. Darth Gallum, that was actually a decent movie. Not bad. And then I need to finish Lost Skeleton of Cadavra.
You keep talking? You're braver than I thought.
Oh, that's so funny, Bear Jew. You have to pin that last comment by Bear Jew.
Did Truth Saint win a Care movie review?
Why am I crying again?
I don't think so. Maybe he did.
It is a really funny film.
Sorry.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Aw, Cam. Like, Bear Jew and Allie's Cam.
Yes. Well, you even turned on the fancy light things.
Yeah, might as well for the end.
Yeah.
So we got Sweaty Petals, Maker Deck, Benny Fitz, and Chris Perlow, and Asher Canuck for raid opportunities.
Okay, now hold on. Ryan has made a lot of comments. Is there a person that Gus has recommended? I feel like we owe Gus a raid of choice. Gus, real quick, do you have a raid of choice?
Oh, so Marty did win a movie review.
Kara, what would you
A
have
cell
done?
from Tales, okay. So everybody says you are wrong 75% of the time.
Are you what?
Oh, wait. Yep. Yep.
What's 1 + 1? 2. What's 2 + 2? 4. What's 4 + 4? 8. What's 8 + 8? 16. There you go. That was 4 things in a row. I got them all right. 100% right. 100% all right. That's indicative. No, that is indicative of my normal correctness. There you go.
That's indicative of my normal correctness.
Yes. Indicativeness is a thing.
No, do it.
No. Indicative.
Reading. Sid Heresy.
Indicative. It's indicative.
Indicative.
What am I saying? Am I saying indicative?
Indicative.
What is it?
It's indicative, and you're saying indicative.
Well, it's an indicator of my accuracy. There you go. I know math.
You are funny. Okay, so I'm going to start the raid for Sid. We'll jump over there and hang out for a little bit.
He called you.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us. I do want to apologize to everybody who's listening to the audio-only version of the podcast. We have once again failed to provide you anything of value. We can always make that up by joining us live.
Stop admonishing me.
Twitch.tv/Rise of the Podcast at 7 p.m. Central. Right? Or you can always go and watch all of our pre-recorded episodes at youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast. If you're watching there, don't forget to like the video and put a comment down below to carry on the conversation. We love hanging out with you guys every single Saturday night. It's always a blast. Susan, welcome to the crew. Hopefully we see you come back. And we've got a lot more fun, nerdy stuff to talk about going forward. Thank you all so much for watching. And of course,
may the force be with you.